guys, Schmicky here with Schmicky's Custom Cars here at beautiful Lake Hartwell. As you've seen in the intro, the beautiful shots of the lake. It is kind of chilly, the wind's blowing a little bit, but it's still a beautiful time. To all those that's been watching my videos, thank you so much for your love and support with the likes and the subscribes. I appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, disclaimer in advance, sorry for the wind. It is kind of windy, like I said in the opener, but we're going to get straight to business. So, the 2008 Mustang. I chose that car because it's my daily driver. It's something that gets me back and forth to work. It's how I provide for my family. It's the means of going to work. So a lot of people will say, don't ever modify your daily driver, but what's best? You want to build something just to show it off on the weekends or at a drag strip or a car meet? No, I'm going to build something that everyone's going to see every day. They're going to know that Schmicky's Custom Cars built this vehicle. We're gonna start with the motor, the intake. We're gonna spend the money on the intake, or we're gonna spend the money on the throttle body. Maybe we're gonna put nasty cold air and get a programmer to adapt to it. Are we going to take the stock manifolds off and put on some nice long tube headers? We're just gonna cut the entirety of this and put two big massive twin turbos, one here or one here. Guys, that's in the future. So obviously the guy on the low budget can afford to drop two massive twin turbos. There's a lot of guys out there with these cars that can't afford the intakes or the throttle bodies or the cold air intakes. A lot of guys that get these cars, you know, they modify over time. Sometimes some guys dump 10 grand within the first year of owning it. Some guys, you know, dump 30 grand over 20 years. It just depends on your means. So me personally, I don't currently have 10 grand just to dump into this car. So we're going to do it step by step. So it was made a suggestion to me last night during a conversation that maybe I just need to start with a gear. Simple. 373, 410s, a 389. What is the best choice? So 410, you get that perfect hole launch. You get that launch out of the hole, but you lose top end. 373, you sacrifice the bottom end, but you gain top end. The 389, from what I've been told, is that equal between the two of them. It's the equilibrium, if you will. It's what you get the bottom end and the top end at the same time. So that's a mod that's possibly coming up in the future. I got to do some more research to make sure it's going to bolt up to this car. I'm not for sure 100% on that yet, but I got some help coming with that when it comes to the install, because I'll be honest, this is my first go at this, and I have no clue how to rip apart a rear end and put a gear in it, but we're going to run together on the channel. So after that, what would be next? So how do I get more power out of this 4.6 before we jump to the 5.0, before we drop that investment into a car? So the next mod would obviously be, for most people, a cold air intake. So what are you going to spend? You're going to buy K&N, you're going to drop $500-600 on a aftermarket one, Air Raid, one of those companies. I don't know the best choice. And unfortunately, the only way you know, I mean, yeah, you can go on any online site and say, yeah, I want that one, and pay $500-600. Most of them all require a tune, so you might get the tuner in the kit, or you might have to buy a separate tuner. So it's not really plug and play, right? But is it enough bang for your buck? Don't know. There's dozens of videos out there on YouTube that would probably clarify this. And it would take 5 minutes out of my day to just say, hey, yeah, this is the correct one. This is going to produce the most power for the money that I invest. Or we can just figure it out on our own. Next, would it be a new intake? So the Cobra intake for this car, it's about $700, matched with a throttle body, cold air intake, exhaust. You might see a 50 horsepower gain, maybe not. Don't know, have no clue. Getting a new intake. Should you spend the $600-700 on the intake? I've read a bunch of articles saying that when Ford made this motor, there was so many hours just spent on this intake alone, it's very hard to beat. I've watched several channels, several guys that I frequently subscribe to on YouTube say, for the money, you really don't see any difference between the upgraded version or the upgraded version of this one. So, I mean, that's a test we're going to have to figure out together. Change the throttle body. You can get a bigger throttle body, sucks more air, you get that nice throaty sound every time you hit the gas. But does it perform like it's stated? Cold air intake. Fairly cheap motor mod right out the box. But 90% of them these days come with a tune, so you have to find a package with the tuner or search the internet for hours or even days to see which ones do not require the tune. Then you've got your exhaust. The first thing everybody hears on a car is the exhaust. Do you keep the stock manifolds or you rip them off and put on a set of long tube headers? Do you get any gains on that? We're going to figure that out together, guys. Definitely everybody loves the sound. You can't have a Mustang without the sound. Maybe it's exhaust. Maybe that's what you're after. Maybe you want to have that rumble. You know, no catalytic converter, straight pipe, 3.5 inch to an X pipe, and then 3.5 inch out the back. Massive exhaust, big sound. But is it legal? Most guys never worry about the legal part. You just do it. That's just the beauty of building a car. You know, most guys, is my exhaust going to pass emissions? That's not a question I can answer. Most of the time I don't care, because unfortunately I live in a state where I'm not required to pass an emissions every year. I have to have the equipment just in case, but there's no law stating currently in my city and hometown that I have to have one. Really, you can't have any kind of muscle car without the sound. You can't pull up to a car meet in a hopped up muscle car and it sound like a Volkswagen. No offense to Volkswagen. Big fan of Volkswagen. Super safe cars. But who wants that? You're either going to get laughed at or not taken seriously. You can't say, hey, yeah, my car's got 1,000 horsepower, but it sounds like a bumblebee when it pulls up. You know what I mean? Fortunately, my car already has one of those upgrades, and that's the exhaust. It has no catalytic converters on it. I do have the O2 sensors in it, but it doesn't perform as well unless I use the high octane fuel. If I use 87 or 89, the check engine light comes on and it just doesn't like it. If I run anything higher than that, like 91, 92, 93, don't have any issues with the car. It loves that fuel. It straight up flies when you put that fuel in it. But the lower grade stuff, not so much. And that's the only downfall of not having the catalytic converters on the car, is that I have to deal with that. I know one of the past videos you couldn't really get a good view of the exhaust and what I was referring to. So here shortly we're going to try to get it on the lift. And so just to give you guys an up close and personal view of what I'm speaking to. So moving forward, guys, I had to get back in the car. The wind was killing me. Unfortunately, the camera, it doesn't like the wind so much. I was playing a couple of the videos back, and you can hear some major turbulence from the wind. But this is just food for thought for the next videos. They got a good one coming up this weekend. It's a surprise. Please stay tuned. You're going to love it. I don't know if we have any football fans watching the video, but my hometown, a big event just happened, and we're going to go celebrate with the community this weekend. But that video is going to be epic. Please stay tuned for more content moving forward. Like always, if you dig what I'm putting out, please like or subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you know exactly when I pop a video. And guys, I'm going to keep with this every 3-day schedule. I kind of like it. You know, it gives me 2 days to shoot, 1 day to edit, and I can upload and get it to you guys as soon as possible. We got some big things coming this summer. I'm already getting the agenda set up to where we're going to hit some car meets. We're going to hit some drag racing. We're going to hit some circle track. whatever the time and the budget allows, we're going to be there filming, and I'm going to take you guys right along with me. Don't be discouraged. We're going to start modding the Mustang here very soon. I'm just waiting for the weather to warm up to start the exterior work, some of the fix the clear coat and correct the paint and do all those type of things. It's kind of hard to do it when it's not a nice 55 to 75 degree weather change, because unfortunately right now, guys, I don't have a garage, so everything I do is going to be outside in the weather. So I'm not saying it's not going to happen until the summer. I'm just saying that currently that would be the best time, but we're gonna try to hit these good weather days and do these corrections so you guys can see. Guys, if you have any knowledge, please share it with me. Drop it in the comments, send me a DM, let me know your thoughts. If I'm not doing the way that you were taught or you have a different method, please share it with me. Nothing shared would be disregarded or not looked at, and everything is always appreciated, guys. Hey guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Gotta get back to the grind. If you like what you've seen here on Sneaky's Custom Cars, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and most definitely turn on your post notifications, because you don't want to miss anything that we got going on. With that being said, guys, have a wonderful day, and we'll catch you next time.